Good morning. One of the common things that holds us back from doing what we want is procrastination. I have a different view on procrastination, and this might be good news to a lot of people. Procrastination is not a bad thing. What? Okay, I will explain. Procrastination is your natural defense mechanism, just like fear. To a certain degree, it's good that it's there. It tells you that you are not ready to do something yet. Just like fear will tell you, do not drive too fast, do not run too fast. It is dangerous. You can hurt yourself, you can hurt other people. It prevents you from doing something that might cause you pain or might cause you discomfort or suffering of any kind. Same with procrastination. It is coming from our inner child, from our heart, and it usually tells us, not just yet, you're not quite ready for it yet. You see, we are, the adult in us and the child in us, are quite impatient. We want things done quickly. We think we can do things quickly. We think we can do a lot in one day. We think that we can lose weight 10 kilos in 1 week. Yes, it's possible because I am different from everybody else and I want to see results quicker than everybody else. I don't want to take the time and small steps and gradually achieve the result. I want it now. Does this sound familiar? Probably. And I want to start now because now I feel it's the right time to start. Yet something holds me back. It's like, not quite yet. No, not because the wind is too strong and not because you are not ready yet. This is what procrastination is, something to pull you back a bit. Now, how do we deal with this? It can get quite annoying and make us feel guilty because you know you were going to start running today, yet this procrastination thing tells you that it's not going to happen today and it might happen tomorrow, or in a week, or in a month, or from January the 1st. And we see it as a negative thing. Am I lazy? Why am I stopping myself from doing what I want to be doing? A lot of the times we think that we should be doing something because other people tell us it's the right thing to do. Let's say if you're overweight, your friends will tell you, go jogging, start running every morning, and you will lose weight in no time. Yet you don't feel like doing it. Why do you think you don't feel like doing it? Because you are too heavy, and that running would put a lot of strain on your joints. It would actually cause more damage than use on your heart, on your joints. So procrastination here is stopping you from doing the wrong thing. We jump into things. When we finally push ourselves and force ourselves to run, and this is the first time in 10 years, we go way too fast and way too long, and the next day it all hurts. This is what procrastination was trying to prevent you from doing, from hurting yourself, from overdoing it, from trying to do it too quickly, too soon. For every change in life, we must be ready, be it a small change or a big change, and we all have our personal, individual time frame to get ripe for something, like an apple or a pear or a durian. They can take a month or 2 months or 3 months to be ripe, to be eaten, right? To be sweet, to be ready. And you have to give yourself a certain amount of time to prepare yourself to do something that you feel you should do, or somebody told you you should do and you agree with that opinion. Now, let's talk about procrastination versus doing things that other people tell you you should be doing, and you think, yeah, maybe that's what I should be doing because I am of that age and that social status, so that is the right thing for me to do now. Why don't I feel like doing it? There's a lot going on inside us that we don't realize is really happening. The inner child is always there, always awake, even when we sleep. It's restless, and it's doing a lot of thinking, it's processing a lot of information, and it knows what is right for us. It knows what will cause us pain and shies away. just like the adult does. So listen to your inner warnings, and procrastination is part of the intuition. If it tells you not just yet, it better be done on Monday, or prepare yourself more. Do not go like, oh damn, I'm so lazy, why can't I just start it? Just go with it. Okay, I realize that I don't feel like doing something yet. Not 100%. I'm not ripe. I'm taking my time to come up to that level, to build up that amount of I should be doing this, or I want to be doing this, to do it comfortably, so that you don't have to push yourself, you don't have to force it, you don't have to abuse your inner child to force them to do something because this person and that person said that you should be doing it. If you hear some sort of advice, it's like, Lena, you're over 30, don't you think you should have a child or get married? And it's like, okay, let me think about it. And this takes time to process this information, to consider a lot of different factors. It doesn't have to be that simple, that complex. It can be a very simple task. Lena, I think you should cut your hair. It would look nicer. I don't rush to the hairdressers and go like, yeah, sure, I will do it. I procrastinate and weigh the pros and cons of what it could result in. Yeah, surely I could cut my hair. Is it a good thing or a bad thing? Our brain and our consciousness and subconsciousness processes the information with time, considering different bits and pieces here and there. And later you come up with the same idea, say 2 weeks later, I think I should cut my hair. And it comes naturally, and you want to do it. So procrastination is that period of time between the I should and I want. And let it get ripe, let it flow, don't push yourself. Let it brew inside you. Let yourself think of if that is really the right thing to be doing, or is this really the thing that you should be doing. And sometimes today you think, yeah, I should really cut my hair. Somehow I just don't quite feel like doing it. I'm not procrastinating, I am thinking. I should start exercising. I am thinking. I'm preparing myself mentally, preparing my body to get ready, to gradually step into something, right? To adjust certain viewpoints. Like, let's say, oh, you're 30, you must get married and have a child. You don't rush into it, although you think, yeah, maybe there's some truth in that. Let me think over it and let me consider different factors and think if that is really the right thing to do. And the first decision might be, yeah, that is the right thing to do because, look, everybody else is doing it. And is that the right thing to do for me or for you? Maybe it is not. Maybe you are a little bit different from everybody else, and if everybody else has a mortgage, maybe that is not the right thing for you. If somebody else is staying in one country all the time, maybe it's not the right thing for you. Maybe if everybody else is getting married, you're not quite ready yet until you're 40, 50 or 60 or never. That doesn't mean that you are weird. It means you are different in that way. You're just like everybody else in every other way, but not quite in that way, and that is fine. This is what procrastination is. Procrastination is holding you back from making the wrong decision so that you have enough time to weigh the information to make the right decision. Even if you think you are fully ready to start exercising or start writing a diary or a book, if you do not have that urge in you, the desire to go and do it right now, it's like my hand's itching, give me a pen, I'm going to write, you are not ready yet. Take your time to to get to that state when you have to take a pen and get something written down, when it's an urge, when it's a strong desire, when everything yes, 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 on every level it says yes, do it. There is no no's and oh, I don't feel like it. And if that I don't feel like it never goes away, that means this is not the right thing for you to do. Just leave it there, and maybe later you will come up with the same idea that now I feel like doing it. 10 years ago and now we all had different desires and urges and things that we think we should do, but what you thought you should be doing 10 years ago and what you think you should be doing now is totally different. So maybe you are ready for it now and you weren't ready before. Maybe you wanted to do it then, but now you think it's ridiculous. We change, and time is a part of it. Procrastination is part of this time. Your inner instinct, your intuition. So embrace it. Lovely. Now you don't have to put procrastination in your minus points. It's in plus points. It means you have a strong intuition that holds you back, that tells you to wait until you're ready. Good? Okay. That's something to make all of us happy. We're not lazy anymore. We're just thinking and getting ready slowly, as we should. Everything in nature is gradual. That's right. Thank you for listening, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.